now, when you mentioned something about wasting energy through thoughts, I feel with myself, when I look at my own human system, the way I am operating, I feel the times when I am having those peaceful thoughts in the day, positive thoughts, I'm having more energy and going longer in the day, doing much more than when I'm having the negative thoughts or worrying. Or why do you think that's so? How is it that one thought can be so draining and another so? I brought up the question because it is a major determining factor when it comes to energy for me. I hear, I'm not sure how accurate it is, but I'm here, people are bothered differently by thought intensity. There are some people that are bothered less by thought intensity, and others are bothered more by it. I don't know how that works, or the application of it, but I think for somebody who has an experience where thought dominance, like you're saying, is something that is generally experienced. I think we are all experiencing it in one way or another, no matter the frequency, but it happens in one way or another. So when that moment is happening, where the thoughts that are dominating in that moment, I feel for me, what's happening in that moment is that I am fueling the experience, right? So let's say one negative experience is happening, maybe making a call and not actually getting the result out of it. And when that happens, certain thoughts are being triggered within me. Those negative thoughts, maybe I'm thinking about it, and I get stuck in that loop. What's happening in that loop is that I am consistently empowering those thoughts in one way or another. I don't know how that's happening, but it's happening. Consistently empowering the thoughts. But then when something comes up to say, all right, I know a new pizza joint that we can try out, let's go have pizza. The thoughts are changing. And when the thoughts change in that moment, what I have noticed is you start empowering the thoughts that will allow you to achieve a certain goal, objective, which is the pizza. But in that moment, what I realized is that when you're thinking, when you're empowering the objective, what happens is that it's not only your thoughts in that moment that are engaged, your emotions are engaged, and your actions as well become engaged, and you're doing certain things that want to lead you to certain objective. And with the negative thoughts, really, what I've noticed is that they are normally restricting my actions rather than making me want to do. They are more restricting me. I don't want to do any more activities. I don't want to set any appointments. I just want to, hold back. So that holding back, I feel, is happening because all the energy is going towards empowering the thoughts rather than empowering an objective. There's no specific objective that is happening. I think anything like that, which like nature is also like that. That's how I feel. The rain, for example, for instance, if the rain behaved in such a way that it just rained for the sake of raining, the world would be a mess. But it rains because it has an objective. It's a cycle. Something happens somewhere that caused the rain to happen, and when it happens for a specific period of time, and it leaves. That's it. I think when we're in that space of thinking, where we are thinking certain thoughts because we want to do something and achieve something, it's better that way. But then when the thoughts are just happening because they are there, because the player is there, because somehow they're happening, very, very restrictive, very destructive in that way. Yeah, very destructive. And when somebody tries to make you carry out certain actions in that moment, no results. You're doing the actions, but nothing is happening. Why? That connection is not there.